Hello, 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 Beetles. Happy Spicy Monday. I'll be with you in just a moment. Okay. Hello. Sorry about that. I thought I was set up and then I decided I wanted to move my fan. I currently have this office. It gets very hot in the summer and very cold in the winter. Because it's kind of insulated. I don't know if insulated is the right word. It's more like insular, which I guess is a similar thing, but different enough that I feel weird using the word. Anyway, hello, Beatles. Hello, Westcamp. You guys are having wonderful starts to your weeks, and hope you're enjoying your summer. Trying to play Matthew Lillard and people want a farm. Unlucky. It's so funny because I don't know. I can't understand just going into a random match and trying to get the killer to farm with you from the get-go. I don't know. It's kind of weird to me. It would be like playing a soccer game, and then instead of like playing, you just run up and grab the ball and go, "Hey guys, want to play dodgeball?" Like, why? Go play a different game. It's like it's not the worst thing to encounter, but it's really annoying when you get a bunch in a row. But hi, how goes? How are we today? Are we vibing, maxing, relaxing? Got something we're snacksing on? I didn't. I don't think that worked well. I'm disappointed. Huh. Guys, anniversary is starting this week. I can't believe that it's in 3 days. I guess it's Wednesday it's starting? Nutty. That's all I can say is nutty. Good, just bored? Ugh. Hey. Well, I hope you have some good killer matches. Maybe we'll run into each other in the fog even. Ooh, let me just check something real quick. Ah, what is that? Apparently I need to update the Twitch app on my phone. Well, that happens. Let's get this started. Those cats are so precious, by the way. First of all, so the way that our house is set up is I mentioned the glassed-in porch, which is, it's upstairs, and it was originally just a deck that we then enclosed and then added, like, an actual, like, small deck outside of it. But that means that because it used to be external, picture just, like, a corner cut out of a square room, and that's what was the deck and is now the closed-in porch. there's a window from the living room and then the sliding door, like along these two. This is the door wall, and then this is the wall that has a window on it. So usually we'll leave the window open for the cats to go in and out of, as well as leaving the door open, because they're little gremlins. They like to climb. I There were a couple times where Ellie was like, "Mom, why isn't the door open?" Because we had the door shut so that it wasn't getting as much hot air inside. Um, it's like, Ellie, the window's right there. Your sister with no brain cells knows how to use it. Come on, hon. Uh, I don't think that was my original point to the story, but that's the story I ended up telling. And you know what? That's okay. Let's see. I'm trying to decide. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know if it was visual on stream, but I rolled myself forward a little bit, and then my chair immediately rolled backwards to like sink back into an indent. It was just kind of funny. Just roller coaster things, except not. On that note, I think we're looking good. It's probably time for some gaming, actually. I'm gonna do one more thing. Hello, you're getting a little bit closer to me. ASMR time. Someone gives you personal attention. I don't know, I never watched those videos. Ironically, believe it or not, I'm not even, like, dissing ASMR in general. I specifically mean the, personal attention ones where someone's, like, talking to you like they're pretending to be somebody. Those were not my shtick. Like, at least some of the more dramatic ones. Anyway. Let me double... Actually, you know what? While I think of it, let me reboot my Logitech app. Because I'm not having any problems currently, but with how it tends to be, I anticipate them showing up and me yapping about my DPI being wrong. Who knows? Maybe I'll even... You know what? Maybe I should try with a hard... No, you know what? I just remembered. I haven't actually been playing on the highest DPI setting that I have currently, so I probably shouldn't set a higher one yet until I see if I want to experiment with a higher one than the highest. How high do you have to be? Ooh. Stay. Good stream. Oh my gosh. Sorry, sometimes audio comes so weird. Excuse me, comes through so weird in my headphones when I'm listening to myself that I just get surprised. Like, the directional audio was what just threw me, because I just heard myself go from, like, my right ear to my left ear, and it was just kind of funky. Anyway. Hold on. Something's really, really off, and I'm just trying to fix it. That's something out of sight currently. Okay. I think we're okay. Yes, no, maybe so. Well, we're gonna try it. And hope for the best. Prepare for the worst. What's that one song lyric? Pray for rain, but hope for... Or, pray for rain, but brace for whiskey. Whiskey! What you got me doing, gamer? Overcome, made for those botany, and do no harm. Will do. I will not be warming up with it, though. I'll do that second match of the day. Okay, let me make sure we're in focus, and then we're gonna pull up the game. Actually, I'll have you know that in the description for that, redemption, it says that I have the right to veto all things. I actually had finally got to remove the line specifically about map offerings, because now I actually don't have a problem running map offerings, since it's only a 20% chance. That is such a huge difference maker to me, personally. I don't know. If I was a killer and I saw an endgame lobby and every single survivor brought, like, say, Badham Preschool, I would no longer care, because you're taking a 1 in 5 shot of maybe getting the map that you want. Like, it's... I don't know. That's just so non-offensive to me, because it means 1 in 5 games it might actually work for them. And then I would just be it would be the one unlucky time that I was matched with them that they got it, you know? That's how I would see it anyway. I don't know. I feel like the map offering vendetta can be put to rest. Finally. Only took multiple perk changes, including, or not perk changes, offering changes, primarily referring to the brown hand offering that got made brown. Anyway. I was holding off on that cough because I saw that my light didn't start blinking, which meant I wasn't muted yet, and I didn't want to cough in everybody's ear. Anyway, what are my quests for the day? Lung trial, 15k blood points, and heal a health state. Easy clap. Why don't I get Nancy's build set up while we look for... Well, never mind. Instant Q's Lamau. Haha. Let's see. Ooh, I like that outfit on you, Jin. Let's see. Botany. Do no harm. Overcome with medkit with extra charges. Perfect. Oops, wrong buttons. Hold on, let me switch back to who I'm actually gonna play for warm-up match. Who am I gonna play for warm-up match? You know, I think I'd rather have Bond here, actually. As much as Made for This is nice with this build, I think I would rather have Bond to be able to heal my team. Okay! Woo! I need to spend some blood points. I'm realizing. I didn't know I was at 4.6 mil. I almost had 4.6k, significantly less impressive. Speaking of hidden offerings... Okay. RCPD. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time. Boo 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 boo. Let's see what kind of gen spread we've got. Oh my god, also, I don't remember if you guys were here when I got the absolutely stupid-ass spawn on this map, but 2 days ago, you guys might have been here, so I don't care if I'm repeating myself, though. We had that side of the map, so we did not have this side of the map. We had one main room generator, and then we had, if I remember correctly, the downstairs generator, that upstairs generator, and that outside generator. There were literally 4 generators on that side of the map, and then 1 main, and 2 on the side of the map that we did have. I'm just gonna start touching this gen while I'm over here. Anyway. Anyone got exciting plans? Oh, I'll say, since I announced the 1,000 follower celebration next Saturday, I have since gotten word that it probably will not be the 2-day affair, like, next weekend. As in, it probably won't be a Saturday-Sunday event. Because Sunday, we will likely be celebrating my aunt's birthday. This is not the first gen I want to pop, and honestly, I almost want to, like, leave it 99 and let it eat any regression events that might be happening. Like, I almost want to leave it 99. That's such a bad gen to do first, but, like, it's a legion. Grouping up as a death sentence. What was that? I have to remember that pallets are not long for this world against this killer. I don't know what they're... I don't know. I was wondering why the first chain didn't wind up going far, but it seems like this killer's a chase one person at a time kind of legion. A relatively uncommon brand. Wait, how is everybody in Maine, or Maine adjacent right now? Somebody was literally on rooftop a second ago. That's so funny. I would have just stayed on that side of the map if I knew Gamer was gonna leave a rooftop. Whoopsie. Hashtag just solo cute things. Which is not like an insult if it's not obvious. That's me saying that unfortunately you just don't have information in solo queue. Just to be clear. Just should be clear, but if it's not. I'm running into her, aren't I? Okay, good. She's going the other way. Well, that was unfortunate. What is happening? Wait, what was that about? Oh, this is not a real match? Or did she just feel bad? I don't understand. It's funny because I thought I saw the Yunjin. I didn't call it because I was very confused because it looked like the Yunjin was bardic inspirationing, but also had just been hit by the Legion, and I was very confused. So I assume that the leg simply won her over, or other way around rather, she won the leg over. Thanks, friend. Though I will say that'll teach me not to hit great skill checks, haha. just gonna head out. Would you like to heal me? I was gonna work on a gen. Ooh. Honestly, relatable. I've said it before. I always think it's, ironically, okay, so here's the thing. Missing skill checks while healing can often have a bigger impact because getting found in the middle of a reset is often worse than anything else. Oh wait, Legion isn't, wait. Wait, did I misunderstand what's happening? I think I misunderstood what was happening here. Is this like the opposite of when gamers will tunnel TTVs to death? Because that's kind of what it feels like right here. Oh, good luck, Meg. I'm sorry. Unless she leaves you to chase me, there's really nothing I can do. It seems this leg has decided who lives, who dies, who guacamoles. You know, may as well syringe. I think if the leg finds me, I'm just gonna bring her to a hook. Is she having a staring? No. I thought she was having a staring contest with the leg for. Oh, maybe she is. Or maybe she's just throwing pallets for the leg. Can I admit something right now? I was looking to see how much, like, to try to figure out what number she may have rolled on her D20. And I hit a skill check, and instead of looking at the progress bar, I looked at the perk icon in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Thank you, ma'am. You are kind. I'm trying to remember how a particular word is pronounced, and I'm blanking, and I don't want to sound stupid by saying it super, super wrong. That's funny. Well, sorry, team. Looks like this is... let's see. I'm trying to figure out what two characteristics Yunjin and Aestri share that the other two don't, and I'm really kind of coming up blank. Imagine if this was the biggest, like, Blood Warden, No Way Out, like, twist of her life. Where is she? Do we want to say goodbye to the leg? Oh well. I assume that she probably would have come back over here if she wanted to, or does she just want us to leave, maybe? You know what? I can't play her a song, so I'm gonna go. Goodbye, Miss Yunjin. Thank you for bargaining for my freedom, somehow. Oh no, Beatles, gotta love free-to-play weekends, got a cheater. That sucks to hear. I'm sorry, dude. Oh my god. Playing a song on the way out. Oh yeah, like the cheaters usually, I've noticed, usually have like obnoxiously high ping. 230 is actually one of the lower like numbers of high ping cheaters I've seen. So that might just be like whatever their native ping is, as opposed to it being some sort of weird funky ping. Ugh. And that is definitely a very unfortunate side effect of the free-to-play week, especially considering I feel like it just exposes the issue that DBD has with regards to hackers and just how vulnerable it is, because it's just that they can get the free accounts. Like, we would have just as many cheaters normally if the game was free to play, because the easy anti-cheat just does not do enough consistently. And I don't understand why/how they haven't either changed to a different company or I don't know. I just don't get it. He doesn't understand they shouldn't entice hackers. See, I will say I kind of disagree about that. I think that's unfortunately one of those like situations where correlation does not equal causation. Like DBD, like behavior right now isn't enticing hackers by giving them like the free-to-play week. The free-to-play week, kind of what I was saying before, showcases the current issues with DBD's anti-cheat software. And hackers are able to take advantage of it in larger numbers during the free-to-play week. But I think that's... I don't know, I think the free-to-play week is such a good decision from, like, the marketing department at Behavior. That it is so... A free-to-play week is literally why I started playing the game after loosely following it for years. So I might be speaking from a personal bias standpoint, but it is such... Even like $5 is a lot of money to invest in a game, especially in a genre where these games don't often last. And obviously, don't get me wrong, DBD has proven itself over the years. But if you're not in the know, then it just seems like this game that when you talk to people who play it, they complain about it, and is it really worth investing in? Probably not. And the free-to-play week, it basically lets people who are like, who have friends who have been trying to get them to play the game, can actually get talked into playing it now. Does he cut me off here? He does. He was smarter than I wanted him to be. It's not that I thought he'd be dumb, it's that I would feel more annoyed if I tried to, like, predict the mind game and retreat and then run into him because he didn't try to mind game at all and I mind game myself. I would have been more annoyed if I mind game myself than if I fell for a mind game, I guess is a better way of putting it. Also, hello, Mom. Oh, you forgot about your build, Wesky? That's funny. And hello there, Wolf. How goes it? Oh, hold on. Hello, other healer gamer. Oh, crap. Why are 2 generators yellow? That's terrifying, actually. Because I highly doubt that was 2 survivors who did that. One of them is probably Kaneki with Thrilling Tremors, right? Or not Thrilling Tremors, Trail of Torment. You know, the other double T perk. Oh, Mindbreaker, interesting. That kind of sucks with the overcome. Aw, well, welcome in, Wolf. Sorry to keep you waiting. Ooh, hold on, let me catch up on chat. Oh, yeah. No, yeah. Sorry, all of those, yeahs were basically just a response to what you were saying, Beatles. Like, I just, nothing to contribute, just acknowledging, yeah. Money, talks. Oh my god, you know what? In that moment, I realized I don't actually remember what the crab's laugh sounds like. Like, I have a general idea, but I can't actually hear it in my mind's ear, I'm gonna call it, which is the audio version of one's mind's eye. Oh my god. Thought I saw someone move for a second. Does she want the unhook for some reason? I'm so confused as to why Cheryl ran here with me. That's my biggest confusion, honestly. Because I assumed she was coming with me because she wanted to get the unhook because she had Deliverance or Will Make It or something. So I got out of the way for her to get it. But then she didn't go for it. So that might just been because she heard the Kaneki approaching and didn't want to go down for it. But that was unfortunate because that kind of broke my brain. Oh well, we've all done it. Fortunately, good chance I'm dead. Okay. If you can, I'd rather you heal me, thanks. Thank you, friend. I do have botany though. Now that I think about it, I probably could have healed myself quicker. Thank you, Cheryl. Oh my god, he's down with it though. Did you see that curve? I don't think that's the right word, but that was a good little curve of his, a turn. Okay, I don't know where Yun Jin is the problem. But that chase is very close, and I hate that. Oh my god. I just gotta hope he's not following me at this point. I need to untrail my torment real quick. Or rather, we need to untorment our trail. What am I hearing? Is the cat in here? Or is something outside? Oh my god. I think this guy's 8 hooking, and that's base to toe. Crap, worst timing. I was about to let go too is the sad part. Oh, this room sucks. So what are you supposed to do there? Like, I'm not even being sarcastic. Like, what do you do when that happens? Like, you can't move while he's grabbing you, and then he's in front of you, and then you're dead. Like, what are you supposed to do? At least with, like, Nurse, if you see she's setting up a blink, you can start to run away. Obviously, a blight has to go around, so that's not comparable. What do you do in that situation? Like, I feel like I must be missing something, because that feels like it shouldn't... I don't know, just... When the Kaneki vaults and grabs you, and then you can't move for that, like, moment, and then they're on top of you, like, you don't make anything. Even if you're in a tile, I mean, I had a pallet relatively close, and I didn't even get close to making it. I just genuinely don't know what you're supposed to do if he doesn't hit you there. Because if you're injured, you just get grabbed and whoop, you're dead. I don't know, I don't know. The last time I felt this, puzzled was actually when, with, I think, second iteration Chucky, when I couldn't figure out how to, counter his dash attack, basically, because it felt like he was just a better pig. He had super fine motor control, but could also make massive distances. I don't know, it's like... Well, by massive distances, I mean in a loop and compared to Pig, who makes 0 distance, approximately. Let's see, what do I want to run? Let's do an Acer game with Cringe Syringe. You know what? I'm actually gonna throw on Kindred instead of Bond. I'm gonna try to be a team player, teehee. Let's try this. Okay, there we go. I'm also, let me actually catch up on chat now, because that match, I don't know, that was a stealthy Kaneki on an indoor map, and I did not look at chat once, and also I need to fix my contact, which doesn't help. Let's see, yeah. Ah, yes, Mr. Krabs. And no, Wolf, so the official stream start time is, 6 p.m. currently. I've been trying to do early streams for the most part, but overall I've, like, basically, I'll be real, this office was way too hot when I came in here at, like, 4:30, and I just had to give it an hour to cool down, so that's why I was on later today. Otherwise it would have been an early stream, so you're not wrong about that. But yes, officially the 6 p.m. Eastern is our start time. Ew, this map. It's funny because I actually don't remember the last time I watched a SpongeBob episode. And saying that out loud reminds me of one of those posts that I'm sure you guys have probably seen at least some iteration of, which is like, one day something will be your last time doing something, and you won't know it's your last time until the future. And it's like, I didn't know that the last time I watched a SpongeBob episode would be the last time I watched a SpongeBob episode for literal, like, years, if not, like, a decade. But you know, it was, and isn't that tragically beautiful? Beautifully tragic? All of the above, none of the above. Anyway, maybe I should have brought Bond. I still don't know if that's happening in the room next to me or underneath me. And I also think that's kind of beautiful. Okay, I think it's beneath me. Sounds like it's beneath me. Nia's having a hell of a chase, by the way. This is the sort of first chase that you hope your team has. Well, and then I cast a curse, but still, really solid chase. Also, I don't have made for this, which I kind of thought I did, I'm not gonna lie. Also, calorophobia. What a map. Wait, did he bring this map? Okay, no. Anyway, like I said, I really wish I brought Bond. Oh yeah, I'm sure he would have gotten it if he. That's the build. Infectious Fright plus calorophobia is literally just the Oh, Ayo, Kindred Value baby. Is the 4-person slug build for sure. I swear it looked like one of those two was laggy as hell. Oh my god, amazing movement from Nia, by the way. I don't have anything here. This is so sad. Well, guys, haven't had one of these matches in a while. I guess I was due. Oh, we're now in a much worse position than we were a few minutes ago. Because having one teammate healthy with 2 on the ground is one thing. Having no teammates healthy is really rough, especially with Infectious. Oh, especially now. Where was that down? Ooh, that's a rough down as well, because that's on the same floor. I don't think she makes it. Oh, well, that was... You might need you to recover. Oh, I don't know who to go for. I'm gonna go for this person. I couldn't tell which way Nia ran. Okay, good. I picked the right way. I think, did I? Where is she? Oh, yo, this Nia's an absolute juicer. Jesus Christ. Guys, this is now another match that is a full lock-in mode. Sorry about that, but you know, we started really, really strong, and it's funny because I never finished the second half of my sentence. Oh my god, I'm getting packet loss, guys. If I DC, it's not intentional. Anyway, what I had been saying before is that this is the sort of start that you wanted your team to have. However, it's also the sort of start that sometimes won't mean anything if the killer is able to snowball out of control. And sometimes the snowball is natural, sometimes it's designed. This gamer must have like DS or something because she started sprinting. What? Hello? Okay, someone, you know, I forgot. It was showing me the packet loss symbol before, too. So, that's probably why. Here's the thing. I have to prioritize this Nia because she's gonna bleed out if I don't. She has to lock her up next time, 100%. Crap, we're moving together. This sucks. This is the worst thing that could be happening, unfortunately. Oh, wait, he picked her. He definitely saw my ass, right? Oh, yeah, he did. Right. Well, I don't know what I was thinking there. Sorry, team. Good luck. Well, I mean, I say sorry, but, like, this match was... hell. Okay. I'm gonna be real. That match I already had like a migraine before that match started. That match absolutely like murked my brain. So I'm gonna, guys, I'm so sorry. I know I haven't been long like that long alive that long, but I need to take a break after that one. That was a miserable. I swear to God, if that's my dev, I'm gonna be pissed at you. Oh, I'm kidding, mostly. Oh, yeah, I just need to recalibrate after that. Sorry. It's true. Um, I'm just processing still. The last match I had on Midwich that was like that brain frying was actually that's not true. It was when I was gonna say it was a doctor with an impossible skill, not impossible skill check, excuse me, impossible healing build, including old knockout. But that was, and I did get hacked then. It was very exciting. But no, the most recent brain numbing match on Midwich that I can think of was against a nurse when I was going for my adept on Lori, actually. So turns out, so first of all, she brought Midwich and had a lot of aura reading. But Soul Survivor absolutely saved my ass so often. She finally gave up on slugging for the 4K and just killed the other gamer, and I did get hacked, and it was very exciting. It was one of those matches where it's just like, if I manage to get this from this, it will be like I will have earned it. Ugh. Um, I mean, well, I wouldn't call this as soon as you came in, unless you took a break and just got back. It is. I mean, the fact of the matter is, I think it's only my third match of the day. It was just, like I said, it was rough for my brain. I'm gonna go grab a couple extension to take for when I'm able to take them, refill my water, which probably doesn't need to be refilled because I just started. But yeah, I'll be back in probably like 5 to 10 instead of 10 to 15. So it's currently 7:09. Should be back between like 7:15 to 7:20. Seeing a few guys. Who knows? Maybe if the next match is also, you know, makes me want to go to improv class, I'll switch on over to Killer, see how the cues are. They're gonna be awful, but maybe I'll try. See you in a few. I will be back in just another minute or so. I'm back, and with a very special little guest. The littlest guest around, who's currently shoving her foot against me. Ma'am, what's this little foot doing? Get your nails out of my shirt. Oh, Megan. Megan. You are a little wackadoo, my love. Hi. Megan, why are you so dumb? I love you, but you're very stupid. Oh my god. I'll be right back. Well, that was exciting. For none of the right reasons. Meg didn't want to say hi to everybody. But luckily my shirt's still intact, so I was worried she had ripped it. Luckily she didn't. For her, not for me. These cats have destroyed worse things than a shirt. Actually, I don't think they really have. They probably have. I feel like there's a couple things they've broken that I've been able to put back together, but anyway. So yeah, sorry you guys didn't get more than 2 seconds of Meg because she decided she was camera shy today. Oh, you just had the funniest situation. You're at, oh no, Beatles, what happened? So let's bring myself back in focus. There we go. Ooh, also that reminds me, I need to make a change to something real quick. I realized that the redemption time on the survivor build was shorter than I wanted it to be. I only want to be able to be triggered like once every 45 minutes, because obviously now isn't an issue, but if we have a bunch of people in, I don't want it to like, I don't want to be flooded with them like literally every match if queues are rough, and if I don't do it now, I'll never remember to change it. Okay. Okay. I need to spend blood points, and luckily that's now a relatively quick task. You know what? Even though she just, dove out of my arms like a little nut. Let's prestige Meg. She truly is a little nutmeg. Our little Meg nut. That's her new nickname, Nutmeg. Because she's a nut. Hello there, Drew. How goes? What's 17 more years? I'm not totally sure what you're asking. So I don't know. I don't know if you're asking me, like, what is it? Or if you're saying, like... I don't know what you're saying, actually. Hi, Drew. I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna throw on... well, actually, I don't want this. I want made for this instead. No, I don't have time. I didn't have time to put it on. Unfortunate. Okay, how to Kate with any means, lie that Windows cut loose and Sabo toolbox. Carlos with, wait, what's PTS in this case? I'm totally blanking. I should be able to figure out because there aren't many P perks, but, I'm just blanking on it. But with PTS, Windows, Distortion, and Kindred, strong. Everyone, was absolutely stacked to the brim, huh? Oh, this is a weird spawn. One sole survivor spawning away from everybody else. Oh, it's from Invincible. Got it, got it. You know, I'm gonna try with the one I was talking before I started playing today that I'd been considering adding a higher DPI setting to my mouse, but because I have actually been playing with the second highest and not the highest of my current presets, I figured I should probably try the highest preset now first, which is what I'm gonna do this match, and I'll probably hate it a lot, but that's fine. Oh, that gen sucks. I'd love to get it done early. Oh, you know, maybe it is a good thing I have Bond on. Even if everyone does have medkits, it's probably just better if I heal them. Sir, come back. Dwight. He's too far. He's too far gone. He doesn't know I'm stalking him. He doesn't have... He's way too far now. Okay. Well. I don't get anywhere, though. That was such a good dodge, too. I'm so sad. At one point, you went to hook a survivor and Kate Sabo. You had to drop, then got down and hook, took advantage of their first error. Watch both sides. Got an Alucard. I'm on a hook. Yeah, I think that, but that, to me, shows, like, a team that has at least some degree of intelligence and self-awareness. Like, I don't know, there's such a difference between a killer who sets out to camp versus a killer who camps because an opportunity was presented, let alone because, like, multiple mistakes were made by the survivors, you know? Like, it's apples and oranges. Oh, he just teleported here, didn't he? Good dead hard, Jake. Oh my god. Hello? Oh my god. Okay, I know I know that bug's been acknowledged, but that is the worst instance of it I've seen in a, like, oh my god, what was that, genuinely? Like, so is it that whenever he goes to throw the hatchet, he just locks an animation? Is that what happens? Like, does he just never turn? You know what's annoying about this killer? Like, and I am purely talking about from the standpoint of, like, well, you'll understand when I say what I'm gonna say. I'm not talking about the actual killer, it's the bugs. It's that there are two relatively major bugs that he has that are very easy to use intentionally. Like, a lot of bugs in this game, you can't really intentionally abuse. Or if you do, they're very circumstantial. This killer, you can't see where he's aiming, and you literally just can't see him when he comes out of his doors. Like, apparently, though I heard people saying on the subreddit that they fixed that bug, the can't see him bug, but, I don't know, I haven't seen him exit a door in a while, I guess. Also, where did my frames go? Oh my god, Yui. I was just watching her loop tightly against, like, a single object. It was just very funny to witness. Okay, you got it. But does she know that I don't? Did she see the numbers? Oh, she did. Unfortunate. So, Drew, to answer your question, the killer gains undetectable anytime they go through one of their doors. And I think by default, it's like 20 seconds. Oh, he was getting height diffed. That was so funny. I could tell him, I could see him being like, wait, why am I not getting the prompt to heal this other person? It's because this game hates height. If you're even slightly, like, higher or lower than someone else, you're gonna have a hell of a time healing them. Also, you know what? That's another thing. I was talking about this yesterday. I finally figured out what it is about this killer that really throws me off outside of the range, like the bug thing, okay? I don't understand how his hatchets work. Specifically, I have never seen one actually fly through the air. Slinger harpoon, you see. Trickster knives, you kind of, I mean, you can't see, but they're also less important, honestly. But you can see them, sort of. His axe, it's like he has it in his hand, and it's like the Kaneki hit. It's just like, it feels like it's a hit detection. I feel like they use the same mechanic that they did for Kaneki's bite for this guy's hit. And it's just so strange feeling. Because there's no dodging, it feels like. Like, either it hits you or it doesn't. And I don't know, I don't know if it's because the killer is buggy right now and it's making hits feel weird because of, like, it might be one of those things where because he's not looking where the shots are hitting, it's causing some sort of weird, like, disconnect in my brain that just interprets the hits as odd, or the throws as odd. Or they could just be really funky. I don't know, it's strange. Oh my god, wait, seriously, Beatles? Ugh. I don't know. People are fascinating. No, all good. These people are... I am perfectly happy to listen to y'all's rants, so long as you also don't get offended if I, like, give a relatively mild reaction. Because it's like, for that sort of thing, I don't know what to say other than, like, acknowledging it unless I have something to add, you know? And in this case, I really don't have any additional comments to make, but, ugh, just annoying. I can empathize/sympathize, let's put it that way. And also, are there new drops, or are these the, older drops? I don't know. I'm gonna go look to see if these are ones I have yet. Is this the, because I think the last one was like a 5 million blood point one? Oh, yeah, no! Oh, right! There was, was there a stream today? I think there was like a... sorry, I dropped something. Or did I? Here we go. Here's the inventory. Oh, it was an Into the Rainbow event. I see, I see. I say as I'm currently looking at the Twitch drops page. I'm back. Hello. It's kind of funny because I was just thinking to myself, I think yesterday, like, I'm kind of surprised Behavior didn't do anything for Pride this year just because they historically have, you know? It's one of those layers, so, like, I expect them to, but just because they have the last couple years done some relatively major things, I'm kind of surprised that they didn't. So, I guess, much like the entity is able to hear me when I complain into my microphone, Behavior was able to hear me as I complained in my thoughts. I still don't know if I'm I think I'm overall happy. Let me rephrase. Let me restart. I still don't know if I'm excited or sad that this is going to be the last of the masquerades specifically. Because on the one hand, I think I'm excited for there to be like a change of pace, different things happening. We're not stuck in the same loop, blah, blah, blah. Better to stop doing it after a few years instead of after like 8 years, you know? On the other hand, considering how the new events have been very hit or miss for the last, well, couple years, I'm, I don't know, I'm concerned, I think is the best way to put it. Way too much workload on the staff, dude, enough. I mean, that too, honestly, Drew, but, you know what, I probably should have said the punchline, which is, I was just thinking that last night, and I guess today they had their, I think they call it their Into the Rainbow stream. So, or showcase. You know what, I've never actually attended one of their, Pride streams, so I'm not totally sure if it's like they highlight content creators or what. Or is everybody legally obligated to play David or, Susie? Is that, or Orella now, I guess? Sorry, I just love that idea of literally making, like, those rules of participating in the event. That just amuses me. Oh my god, what's this Chasteney is giving? Okay, well, I can't help with that. Oh my god, you know what? I'm just gonna let her do her thing. I guess he's thinking the same. He's like, F this. Okay. Unfortunately for him, I can do this. Sorry, dude, I'm about to run right past your jet because I have a Wesker behind me and I need to get to main. He has egg, I think. I needed to dodge that. I'm usually at least halfway decent at dodging Wesker, but, Also, the other reason I ran this way was, one, I'd rather bring him to, the healthy teammates doing gens than the Nia who needs to reset. And two, the gens that have popped, I know mine. And I think the other one, was it Main that popped? I don't remember what the second gen was, actually. The new map gives vibes of... So actually, Drew, I might be wrong, but I believe it actually is in this realm. Like, it is the, different map, same realm. So, your instincts are correct. I need to spray is the problem. You know what? I think I will go back here, thank you. Give me a haircut there.
There's no point in hiding.
Okay. Well, this is gonna be rough. I believe they use most assets of this map to make the new one. Probably, yeah. So I'm curious, Drew, what do you think of the new map slash the killer? I know that I imagine that Freddy's probably kind of difficult to get a read on just by watching him versus actually playing against him. At least that's the vibe I would get. I called him Freddy, didn't I? Springtrap, excuse me. Because it's the Five Nights at Freddy's chapter, it's just so hard for me to not call that guy Freddy. What is the map right here? Hello? Why is everything so foggy? This is gonna be rough when I'm broken, or not broken, but slow.
It's all I can spare to play with you.
Thank you, Nia. Also, why is my map just permanently bugged now? Hello? And by my map, I mean my view. My vision. I can't. Well, thank you for trying, Nia. He got the yoink. I probably should have stayed there, but I didn't expect my map to, What? Hello? What is this strange new bug? I feel like it's just a haze. It's foggy, but not like the usual fog. What a strange DVD day. It's just one of those days where none of these matches are, like, normal at all. Maybe it is Killer Day. I see, Drew. You get time to hop in. So it's in an interesting state right now. Cakes will be in the blood web soon. Hello, Hermes. You need help? Serious help? Like, okay, when you say that, I want to assume that you mean, like, actually serious. So if you are, like, being facetious, let me know, because otherwise I'm concerned. But, what's wrong, Hermes? Like, what's going on? Okay, so not serious. Okay, just watch one of those AI stories on TikTok. See, I don't TikTok, so I don't actually know. I will say, when you say those AI stories, what does that even entail / mean? Is this gonna be like a surprise no-ed in a few minutes? Because I can't help but, like, I feel like he would have used it already on Nia, but like that's my current fear. Yo, he's sick with them though. Oh no, out. Ugh. Story made by AI. Well, I mean, it could have been like a story that was being read by AI. It could have been written by I don't know. I am not a fan of the current direction that AI has taken. I think it is overall a shame, and it's unfortunate that we took what could have been a really solid tool and turned it into what it has already started to become. I think it's unfortunate. I want to be happy about the AI advancements that have been made in recent years, but instead I'm just left in a state of moderate disappointment. See, I will say, I keep in mind, I'm about to get on a little bit of a soapbox for, like, 20 seconds or so, and... Yo, these two are gamers, oh my god! That was crazy body blocking by Yui there. That was crazy footwork. Honestly, both of them. I originally just said Yui, but, like, honestly, the Nia also moving in the correct direction around the Yui was equally impressive. Oh, but yeah, my little soapbox for about, like, 20 seconds. I would generally recommend, especially with things like AI, where in this day and age, the more views and clicks you get, the more support you got. I would recommend that, not recommend, that's not the right word. Personally, I'll tell you how the approach I use. And also, hello there, Maddie. How goes? Oh no, they killed Dune Awakening. Is it like updating or something? Like, is there a is the server currently down? But welcome back to the fog, and good luck on your nurse match. Wait, they're removing PvP? Wait, okay, you gotta explain this one, Maddie, because my understanding of it is kind of crazy. Or rather, that sounds kind of crazy if they're removing it. Anyway, though, my little soapbox about AI, real quick. In general,
not today.
The more you watch, and I know that it's any sort of thing where, oh, but I'm just one person. What effect does it have? Well, it means that you're standing by your ideals in that sense. Generally, unless it's something like actively contributing positively to my life, if there's something that, like, for example, using generative AI in flooding creative content spaces, I will generally err on the side of not engaging with it at all, because it is not the sort of stuff that I want to, well, support with clicks and reactions and anything of the sort. At the same time, obviously, there are degrees of... there are gray areas. Life ain't black and white. So, and that's why I added the kind of asterisk of if it doesn't positively contribute to my life. For example, if I found, like, an AI-made video that was actually, like, it was fact-checked by someone, and it was, like, detailed instructions on, like, how to, like, smother different types of fires, and I needed to learn that information. Like, that would be worth watching, because it would contribute positively to my life, and I would be willing to make an exception to my general rule. Please tell me this isn't the same blight from before, I'll cry. Okay. Gonna go to sleep? Oh, thank you for hanging out, Drew. I'm glad that you're gonna be getting some rest tonight. Hey, Karen, I will see you around. It was good to hear from you. The entire endgame of the game takes place in a zone called the Deep Desert, which was fully PvP enabled. It was its own ecosystem with base raining fun resource wars, dungeon contesting, and a new tier of gear. Old boomers felt entitled to the PvP gear, even though they don't need it. So they compromised by just removing except specific small areas. Well, that's sucky. That feels like one of those examples of what I call the "this is why we can't have nice things" effect. Or just makes you go, well, why I gotta ruin it for everyone? Yeah, he did that one. Ooh, good job, dude. Ooh, my cheek is itchy. Honestly, I'm pleasantly surprised with how that worked out. I was fully expecting to go down near Freezer. All the reasons you bought the game have been removed from the game completely. The second time the dev has rug pulled. Ugh. What was their, was it the same game that they rug pulled the first time or a different game? Conan Exiles, I see. Is there any chance you can get it like re-added back in? Or not you personally, I mean, but like... Do you also have Bond? Did she not know I was here? Crap, there's my gen. It's still in progress. Oh, I thought I got this. Well, you know what? Doesn't matter. He has to break the pallet anyway. Okay, good. They can reset themselves. Or each other, rather. I'll let Michaela get the unhooks and she as will make it. You think he saw me for sure, right? Damn. Gotta make sure I had the vault prompt and not the, go die in a fire prompt. Yeah, he was gonna get that. I don't even think a crouch would have gotten me that. Maybe a crouch with, like, urban. Oh my god! That was the fastest pickup I've seen in a while. Okay, you know what? I probably should have been looking at the survivor HUD to notice that Michaela was suddenly in chase, but, really sounded like he was making his way my way. I'm glad I was wrong, teehee. God, self-care botany is honestly just so universally useful every single match. It is like pulling teeth taking it off. It's definitely a bit overly dramatic, but I can't believe I missed a skill check, Lamau. Me, what a great build, nothing could ever go wrong. Something immediately goes wrong. Don't give me a prompt at the worst possible moment in time, please. Thank you. Thank you. You think he saw me, and that's why he stopped his dash? Here's the thing, I'm being Little Rat Gamer because I am dead on hook. Ooh, Michaela's also dead on hook though, which is unfortunate. So now I can't be Little Rat Gamer. Ooh, okay. Okay, she does have a heal left, that's good. I don't know what I was trying to do there. Well, I'm going back over here, baby. I screwed up. Oh, he did an extra bump. I wonder if he got stuck in the door frame like I often get stuck in the door frame. Haha. Good luck, team. I needed to have a way better chase than that. Oh my god, that throws me off so much. The insta skill check as soon as I'm up. Hello there, Sir Funkin' West. Those. You know, a lot. Oh my god. I was about to say something and then I realized the circumstances. Okay, I'm gonna explain why I just oh my godded. Actually so sad / embarrassed. I grabbed an Italian ice, like, let's see, how long have we been through? About 50 minutes ago. And then I looked away from it and forgot. And now it's probably like mostly melted. I'm gonna go throw it back in the freezer because I never even opened it. I'm so disappointed in myself right now because it's very warm. How have games been? Honestly, they've been it's been a weird day. This match was relatively normal, luckily, but I don't know, it's been a funky day. A lot of, I think the best way to put it is it feels like the beginning of the second week of an event. You know how players start to get after the events have been going on for a little while and people are just kind of forcing themselves to play it? It's felt a lot like that, not this match, but a lot of the others. I don't know. Strange. Okay. I'm gonna ready up and also run and throw this in the freezer Funkiest funky game ever. Honestly, I had funkier days. Which, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but there have been days with more strange matches than today's. Also, let's do a Yui match. Why not? I want a Sabo Yui. You know what? Let's just do a classic build. Okay. Be back in literally like a minute. I'm gonna get a replacement. Okay. Perfect timing. Also, I saw that no one else in my match had medkit, so I decided to throw back my other build. Throw back on my other build, rather. Astry the pastry here to help. Yeah. Okay, Halloween idea, but I dressed as Astry, but instead of any of her normal outfits, I just put on like a cupcake outfit, like a giant oversized inflatable cupcake. Then I would literally be Astry the pastry. Oh my god, I have my old when I was in 6th grade, I was Spock for Halloween. I probably still have those ears, and they're basically just elf ears. I can do it. I can be a. Though actually, his were or rather the ones I had for him were shorter than hers are. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Now, if only I could do this when I try to moonwalk. It's so hard to move my pinky finger, like, to the extent of being able to moonwalk like that. Even just like that. If you don't know, by the way, I have my sprint key bound to the letter F, as in Frank, instead of shift. Because I have tiny little hands, and I can't actually comfortably reach the shift key most of the times. I always end up fat fingering other keys if I ever try to. Yo, nice. So instead, I use the F key, because then it's my pointer that sprints, not my pinky finger. Oh my god, Steve. Oh my god. It's so hot today. Oh, I live in Quebec. Yo, and it's hot up by you too. Oh my god, that Volt. That's crazy that it's hot up there too. I thought at least you'd be safe in ye old Canada. I just try to have weirder movement than he does. I can't believe I dodged that. Especially considering my prior complaints about how his dodge works, or doesn't rather. Why are there so many doors right here? Okay, anyway. Just as Paramir. But then he won't rhyme. Hey, congrats, Hermes. Oh! Hey, and your 12th hook. Nice. Well, congrats. Okay, also I have to remember to actually open this this ice. Fun fact, when I went to grab it, Mama Marcus was on the phone, and I thought she was talking to me. And then finally she just goes, just eat your ice, cheese, or something. And then I realized, oh my god, I've been answering questions. I've just been yapping at her, when in reality she's been talking to somebody else. Oh. Anyway. Now I'm gonna do my UE build. See, that was just the game's way of saying, no, Marcus, do your UE build. It's fine, teehee. Which cosmetic do I want to wear? God, match is so quick you can't even change clothes. I hate the word clothes because I like to pronounce the silent T in clothes. Like, I always have. So knowing that people just pronounce, like, that people basically pronounce it close, like C-L-O-S-E, just something about it, like, it makes me twitch internally. If that makes sense, like, just makes you go, I don't like it. You know? That's the best way to put it. There's really not a punchline to that other than I guess all, like, and the occasional time that I don't say, like, overly pronounce the TH, I just find myself going, oh, I didn't say the word right. Don't get how do you eat a bunch of Oreos one day and then forget an ice? I mean, Beatles, here's the thing. The Oreos, first of all, don't get warm. Whereas, it's hot as hell, so, my ice melted pretty quick. And two, it is literally just a case of out of sight, out of mind. An Oreo's, like, container is yay big, whereas an ice is yay big, and also white. So it's a lot easier for me to see the Oreos thing out of the corner of my eye. And then once I start eating it... Oh, also, ice you need... I just, like, flicked myself in the nose like a misbehaving dog. Anyway, and I got as startled as one would. And ice also requires a spoon to eat. Which is just a little bit of extra effort, you know, because you have to make sure you don't spill. Or maybe you have enough hand-eye coordination that you don't have to worry about that, and that's a me thing. I'm hoping it's not, but, you know... I have an OtterBox on my phone because I drop it frequently. Not because I'm careless, mind you, but because sometimes my hands just like to open up. Caramel frap sounds good, too. Oh. God, I love caramel. For the amount that I actually enjoy caramel, I don't eat/drink things with it nearly enough, I think is the way to put it. Also, I just remembered, literally, I loaded into this match thinking, okay, so I have overcome self-care, blah, 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 blah. And then I looked and was like, oh, yeah, right, I have balanced landing. Amazing math for this. Also, when did they add the drops? Actual question, had those always been there on either side of these upstairs? Because until, like, literally less than a month ago, when I saw someone who was slugged up here drop down off of one, I did not know that those drops existed. I thought this was, like, a closed upstairs area. Upstairsia, if you will. I'm sorry, Kate. Hey, you know, we wasted some time, though. That's better than nothing. Guys, you do not want me getting saved right now. I have the ick on me. Okay, I guess I'm getting saved. Let me go get the ick off of me. Thank God saved. Okay, well. I... Hope you have a medkit, Kate. Because you're not going to want to be around me in a second. That was the weirdest delay I've ever seen from a singularity. Oh, he got me. Damn, unfortunate. I was really hoping that I would just be able to get that vault back, because if he didn't predict it, then I'm good, but if he does, then I'm screwed. Yeah, the ick. That's basically just my shorthand for any sort of, like, infection that you can get in this game. Against Demi, got the ick. Against Wesker, got the ick. Against Plague, got the ick. Got the ick on ya. Well, even, no, wait, not Springtrap, excuse me. Kaneki can give people the ick. I don't know what this Jake is hardcore gens before friendsing. Jake, please. Jake, please get off your gen, Jake. Why play team-based game? Like, I don't understand. Okay, good. He understood, finally. Oh my god. Okay, he must have been thinking, okay, I'll get the gen done and then do that. But then, the singularity, I guess, committed to chase long enough, they went, oh crap, is this gamer actually gonna go for the 4-man? But, unfortunately, I still think it might have been the idea for him to, go for the unhook earlier. Okay, good. That was actually perfect time. You know what, Jake, I take everything back. That was the perfect time for that gen to pop. Thank you. Ooh. Okay, good play, actually. I take everything back. Yep, like I said, anything that you can get an effect of. I just hate, like, some of the few exceptions of things I don't tend to call the ick are, the party hats on Pig. And even if I didn't call them party hats, I probably wouldn't call them, ick, because it's not something non-human but vaguely sentient-esque. And that's kind of, like, what makes me call something the ick. You know, it's gotta be something that, like, you've added to a person, and it's like, it's ick. You see, and you go, ooh, that's ick. There, right there. Look at his tan, well-tended skin. Look at the killer shape he's in. Oh my god, wait, I can't believe why did I go to, like, the one supply crate that, or printing press that isn't ready? I guess because I don't see many ready ones near me. Slash because there aren't any ready ones over here. Can he teleport to me from anywhere right now? That's why I wanted to double check. You can't get me from that one, right? Okay. They might come over here as a result. Okay, now it's my turn to do what Jake did, I think. I think I sit here and send the gen and assume that Kate is gonna get saved. Oh my gosh, she was right next to me. I could have gotten us both. This is fascinating. He's got no idea. Okay. Interesting. I don't know why this gamer is, like, so consistently going after the unhooker. Like, if I didn't know better, I would think he had some sort of, like, challenge to do. Like, an archive of... for example, let's say he had, the perk that makes you obsession when you unhook someone. Then I'd be like, oh, he has an archive to kill or hook the obsession a bunch of times. But, like... Oh, wait, where... Oh, hi, Jake. I'm surprised he didn't leave a pod over here by Hook again. Maybe he thought he'd be able to get us with that one. Oh, close but too late, Jake. I don't think he noticed that I briefly entered Chase. Monka. Oh my god! Oh, you know what? I just realized I was running away from both of the gates, but, I don't know. Kate's death hook, so... Oh, well, have fun playing Springtrap, Wesky.
Material secured.
Yeah, I did not make a good decision running into the map. I guess I was kind of hoping that he would drop Chase on me and just go after Kate instead, but he's content to get any kill, I think. Hey, it wasn't Noed, though, which was my concern when I noticed that totem. I was like, ooh, does he have an extra little Noed hidden? But, no. Ed. I think I've only done, like, a handful of matches today. I think this is my third time that I'll probably be dying for the team. I might be wrong. But, oh, Jake was doing so well with dodging the pods for a bit.
My way.
Also, the other gate's over there. I thought it was over there, funny enough. Ooh, was that coup? Well, you'll see in a second. I don't know what'll pop first. This way, if we get interrupted, we'll be fine. GG's. Hell of a team. I was fully ready to die there at the end. And it turns out I was very, very... I'll be honest, I definitely assumed that when Jake was sticking his gens, he was probably a newer player. Late game, I had to change my mind to, oh no, this is a player who's really smart and trusts his team, and then realize the exact moment that it was getting to the point beyond no return. And it's so crazy. It's like the bell curve meme of how you can look like this super skilled players and super new players can often do the same tactics because they work on most like intermediate players, I think is the best way to put it. Kind of like the whole, I think my favorite example of the bell curve meme is new players. Just walk through every pallet as killer. Don't try to mind game. Intermediate killers. Actually, you should try to fake the pallet so that you can get them to throw it and then you don't get stunned. Experienced killers. Just eat the pallet and then it'll get used, and if they don't throw it, then you get the hit. Like, I truly... that's my favorite example of the bell curve meme in DBD. And that's how gensing before frenzing is, truly. Like, either new players will stick gens because they're afraid, but experienced players will stick gens because they trust their team, and they know that they are now the person who has to do gens if everyone else is involved. Truly fascinating. Hello there, Draconic Slayer. How goes? Oh, no. Hey, to be fair, one time I'm pretty sure you brought me to Midwich. GG's, though, gamer. That was a... Oh, that was a super solid team. I was just discussing the play styles of my teammates and how interesting, like... I don't know, how different play styles can present amongst different skills of players. Ugh. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure the last couple times we've gone against each other, it was in my brown hand era, formerly the green hand era. So that doesn't help. Oh, I mean, I don't know what you want me to say, Draconic. I'm just making light of things. I don't know. Hope you're having a good DBD session though. Ooh, almost forgot to eat my ice again. Haha. I managed to forget to eat my Italian ice earlier, so I had to throw it back in the freezer, and now this is my second one, which I'm not gonna forget to eat. Because now it's open. Okay. Let's see, is it gonna be a not Freddy this time? I swear, one of these days I'll be able to instinctively say Springtrap, but that day is not today, and probably won't be for a little while. Oh my god, it's 8:30. I did not realize it was already after 8. Oh, well, I'm sorry that the map RNG hasn't been in your favor, gamer. Hey, I guess the one pro side, actually, before that that match, I was talking about how historically I'm one of those people who has something of a vendetta against map offerings in the sense that like, I just think I think they were just kind of stupid with where they were at for a while. But now that they're actually just a 20% chance, first of all, I honestly think they could have gone a little higher and even made it like a 40 to 50% chance. But now that that's a thing, I no longer feel the need to bring brown hands, and I feel perfect. I don't know, I feel like map offerings are kind of chill to bring now, you know? Like, oh, you could be bringing one of the spawn logic ones, but instead, you tried to bring us to insert map. It's funny. Ah! Oh, good Draconic Slayer. Cool. So, I will say, don't be offended if and when I censor the Mori, because I generally tend to do that. I think most of the times that you're in here is after we faced each other, so you probably just wouldn't have known that, and yeah, I just tend to censor Maury's. Mainly because my wonderful, amazing mother watches, and she doesn't like gore. I also don't like gore, but she really dislikes it. Like in a, it will ruin her evening sort of way. Oh my god, I hope it's not me. It probably is. I hate this. This is so stressful. I hope it's not me. If it's me, I'm gonna cry IRL, and that's not good because, as I've said before, guys, I'm an ugly crier. It's bad. I know it's me. I can just feel it in my bones because no one is in chase. Okay, never mind. It wasn't me. Haha. Well, to be fair, I'm pretty sure the last couple times we've gone, I think, like, because we've been against each other, what, like, I think somewhere between, like, 4 to 7 times at this point. It was at least 4, but few, at most 7. I know at least, like, half of the matches I have been, queued up with, at least a couple members of the community. And that's almost always gonna make games at least a little bit, easier on the survive, like, more, let me rephrase that. Solo queue is always gonna have a rougher time than Swift. Now, that's not to say that Swift is gonna have an easier time than solo queue, which might sound like it doesn't make sense, but I'm pretty sure it does. Just vibes. Also, no Mori, that's good. I think the last 2 Michaels I went against had tombstones, and I went against 3 yesterday, and the second 2 had tombstones, if I'm correctly remembering. Also, I just realized this map is pretty pog for balance, because I can drop down the hole. There are actually a lot of drop-down spots on this map, which is nice. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Cheryl. Bad timing on my part. I thought... Well... I've got to throw it. Oop, sorry, dude. Oh my god. Well. Unfortunate double back. I think that was the last game with you, Draconic, actually. There was, I think, during our first chase, after I vaulted out of main, I vaulted a T-wall and then immediately vaulted back directly into your arms. Hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. Oh. I'm sorry, how, what, hello? How is that the last gen? Oh, gamer, I'm dead as hell, Jane. There's no saving me. Yeah, no, leave. I can't, I would kill myself if I could, in-game. Like, this is not possible, because even if you get down here, you're gonna... Yeah, gamers are leaving already. Yeah, now she's in trouble, because he knows she's the only one in the match, so he can just commit to her and not worry. And I can't die for... Oh, wait! I could try... Oh my god, I forgot! I could literally try to 4% now! Oh my god, I forgot they added it so there's you and one other person who can do it. You know what? I think I would have only gotten 2 escapes at most anyway. Oh, she can get more on the ground now. Whoops. Ah, tragic. I mean, to be fair, like I said, I was almost gonna hit second stage anyway. I would have gotten, I think, 1 more attempt at most, and it wasn't gonna happen. How did the did gens go so fast? Did somebody have, like, perks? Or was it just... Nah, gamers are just gaming. Damn. That's crazy efficiency. Oh, I see, Whiskey. Ugh. God, that match was just a fever dream.
Yum.
Let's see. Okay. Let's put on Crutch Perk of Opportunity. Because I feel like I'd have benefited from that a lot, some of these prior matches. One second, sorry. Also, if you guys are curious about what today's Broadway tune that's stuck in my head is, because for whatever reason, for the last week or so, I keep getting different musical numbers stuck in my head. And this morning, it was Good Morning Baltimore from Hairspray. But right now, it's Satisfied from Hamilton. Whiskey, thank you for the 5 bits and 5 corgis. Appreciate that. Also, I just realized that since it's after 8, I can take my Excedrin now. This would have gone well with our killer last match. Ironically, my build from last match would have also gone well on this map. Where did everyone else spawn? I felt like I spawned alone there. God, I'm running into everybody. Actually, yeah, I think I spawned by myself. That's so weird. Okay, he does one streak gen. I'll do the other streak gen. Hopefully one of us finishes our gen. Also, guys, after this match, I'm probably going to take my second/final break of the evening to use the restroom. And also refill my water. Which I haven't been drinking enough of, honestly. Let me... I have to remember to add those point redemptions for the follower... the 1,000 follower celebration stream. I want to add the hydrate, posture check, and like maybe 1 or 2 other kind of generic ones like that. That y'all might want to redeem, and honestly would probably help me with you know, being a functioning human being, physically and mentally, and possibly even emotionally. There's a joke there about doing the impossible, I'm gonna be real. I love Ace Street's, like, features. They did such a good design. I feel like her design could have been so bad, and I'm so happy it wasn't. Redemption Snatch Meg/Ellie. Nice. 3 strong gens to pop as well. I think we did literally 3 outdoor generators. The one by main, and then the 2 street. Oh my god. You know what? We have another outdoor generator over here. Now, the problem is everybody's probably setting up for save right now because everybody just finished a gen. So I'm gonna go the long way around to see if I hear Terror Radius / see a teammate. Figured this way if he comes back, we should... Okay, but now he's just gonna commit to Arella. I feel like we had a weird gen spawn this batch, because we have 2 outdoor behind building gens. I think House of Pain is like a guaranteed gen spawn, right? Like, you can't not get it. Or is it not? I assume it's guaranteed. Actually, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then House of Pain and Main. Those are all the gens, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Wait, someone else getting saved? Or I kind of assumed that Renato was on his way, but now I'm realizing that maybe he was getting off the gen because he had just been hooked, or... Of course, the match I take off made for this. Oh, Iron Will, hello there. Well. Why not just hook? I guess I'm just confused. Like, I don't know, it's not like there's not a hook close, you know? Maybe he thinks we're a Sabo squad, or that everybody has flashlights? Did people have flashlights? No, didn't we all have medkits? Now I don't even remember. Maybe he just wants to murder Renato. I'm gonna go down over here then. Unfortunately, I didn't get my heal off though. I did default out on Dwight. Was that smart? I mean, it was neither smart nor not smart, honestly. It's just, it's one of those things where, you know, it like, I don't know. It's not really anything, I feel like. Okay, Riley, any chance you got made for this? Oh, never mind, you don't need it. Okay, it is 99. That's what I want to make sure of. I also don't know where the other gate is, though, unfortunately. Oh, wait, he's near it. Nice. That's actually really good. I got stuck on a wall too. Oh, I wanted to syringe him, but I couldn't. Her syringe must have just procced. Did he see me is the question? Oh yeah, he did. No, he didn't. He saw someone else. I think they got it. Are they out? Are they out? They are out? Oh, you know what? GG's. I just noticed that they're healing each other. So that means they're in the gate. But yeah, honestly, Wesky, like, I feel like sometimes people just don't pass the vibe check in lobby. And, when they don't, it's totally fine to leave. Or, by leave, I mean leave the lobby. Hell, when I, would play Trapper, I would often dodge mats. Like, the item. Because I was just like, I don't want to deal with little shitters disarming my trap. So I'm still learning to play this game. Oh my god, look at these stupid ass med kits. My god, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel bad because this gamer, like, he has a strong chase build too, don't get me wrong, but like a chase build, and then, like, and then he has a strong add-ons, and that's it. And when I say strong, I don't even mean in the sense of, like, strong, like, old light strong, I just mean in the sense that, they're strong when you learn how to use them well. I'm understanding the slug technique at that point because he didn't have any regression, so it wasn't okay. I have to use, he was literally playing the twins method of, if you can get everybody down, or at least get some people to bleed out, hooks never have to happen. And honestly, it's kind of interesting. Like, I would not like going against twins most matches. Like if we got twins to the frequency, say that we have nurse players, which isn't actually that often these days. But if people play twins as frequently as any other killer is played, I probably wouldn't like going against twins. But because they're few and far between, I actually find them very fun to go against and challenging in a good way. Also, I'm gonna put Bond on again. Oh. Oh my god, I just got a text from Mama Marcus. I bet it's gonna be a picture of a cat. It's a, oh my, oh. Little Maggie Waggy Cuddles. She's so cute. You guys have to understand, she's just such a little puffball, that kitten. You know what? I'm actually gonna take off Overcome. I've become, I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of not become reliant on Overcome. That's a bit harsh, but I have gotten so used to running Overcome at this point. I don't want to take it off. Anyway, guys, off topic. So you guys know Tuesdays are usually my day off. I might, I don't, okay. I'm talking over myself right now. Well, you might get a very, very short stream tomorrow. I don't know. I've been thinking about hopping on for at least a couple hours tomorrow if I can, since I might have to take Sunday off altogether. Honestly, you know what? That might just be the right idea as I'm saying this out loud. I think I'll probably go on for at least a couple hours tomorrow, if not more, and take Sunday off because unless the party doesn't happen. Because if you weren't here earlier, we are probably having my aunt's birthday get together. Hey, yo, this is the first time in forever that I've been playing Survivor, and the killer did not get the 3-gen from hell on this map. That's crazy. Which means there might be a scary 3-gen somewhere else, but I don't care. I'm gonna work this gen anyway. Or I guess you could say, Jenny way. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Okay. Oh wait, I also pretty, like, for me, high ping. I mean, not high ping. I have a slightly higher ping than usual in the 50s. And this gamer is over 100, which is not very sick nasty. Honestly, I would say that Dracula, the worst part of his kit to go against on high ping is actually the dog. Much like any sort of, like, dash killer, you just wind up getting a hit from around corners in a way that is relatively unpleasant. But, you know, there are more annoying things to complain about than a high ping Dracula. Especially considering I'm just what's the phrase I'm looking for? When you are... I can't even think of the word I'm looking for now. Predicting / prophesizing something negative going to happen. I forgot the term. There's a particular term for it. Okay, 2 gens are for first down is really solid, actually. Especially since we know that main is not a 3-gen. Let's see, what direction did Ace run? Whoa. I don't have a flashlight, dude. Sorry. I've got a med kit. Damn, I was really hoping you would walk under that pallet. That would have been so funny. Typically get 44 to 58, which is normal. People make it seem like it's a 100+ pig. I feel like some people just don't realize that other people get pinged, I think is a good way of putting it. Like, I think a lot of people don't realize that when sometimes things look bad on other people's screens that look fine on their screen, it's like they feel personally offended when stuff happens to them because they're just so, like, self-involved that they don't even know that stuff is happening to other people. It's so dumb. He's dead as hell. Yeah, I can't flashy. I don't have one. I could syringe you, but, that's not available at the moment. Oh wait, is he not flying in here? I thought for sure he would. Okay. Honestly, I was gonna be more worried if Ace3 was the one getting chased here. Because if Ace3 was getting chased, that means that Nia would have had to go for the unhook instead of me, which would have been more dangerous, I fear. and by dangerous, I don't mean in the sense that she would have been in more danger, but in the sense that would be less certain that she would get saved. Whereas I was almost certain Acer would get saved if she wasn't on a gen. But an injured player is harder to predict. I almost want a 99 just so that he comes here. Maybe I can make a hit for Ace. Preferably before he gets hit. Oh my god. Here's the thing. Is Ace still nearby? Did I have to get the trade there? I'm gonna feel so bad if I needed to get the trade. No, I'm so sorry, Nia. You made him whip and then... Well, maybe she has DS. Maybe Ace is in position for save. Unfortunate. Damn. Wiggle time. Oh. I thought he was gonna hold himself for a second. I've done that before while walking up that ramp with Killer. I hate how it depends on your location for coping. Yeah. And also, not to mention, Beetle, sometimes you just get put on a screwy server / totally wrong server. Ooh, this is actually bad. I hope she has live. Oh my god! Why am I so bad? Why am I so bad? Why am I so bad? No, is she left behind? Run, Ace3. You know what? I thought she wanted to, I should leave. Oh, I want to take a hit for her. I don't know if she's gonna... Crawl, Ace3, crawl. He's gonna have to decide which elf he wants. He wants her. If he has Blood Warden, I'm gonna laugh so hard. Is she not wiggling? Okay, she is. I'm about to get Blood Warden. Okay, GG's. Oh, that was stressful. It's so much more stressful now that now that you can get more while someone else is on a hook as well. Because previously, by doing that, it would have almost guaranteed her escape, because even if I got hooked, she would have then been able to, like, wail out, but then he doesn't even need to hook her again. Jeez. Let's see. It's 8:54. Okay, guys. We have two options here, and I'm gonna make the decision, but I'm gonna walk you through my decision. I can either take a short break now, and go for until, like, 9:30-ish to 10, or I'll just keep playing for 2 more matches and then end, regardless of the time. And I'm gonna do that one. Because it's just about 9. And then I forgot to take my break earlier, so... We're gonna do a couple more matches and call it a night. Let's see. Oh, right, I was leveling Meg, getting her to, her next prestige, making her big and strong, unlike our little Meg, who is small and fluffy, and... she had little bicycle kicks, but other than that, she's not exactly a front runner for a lot, actually. Okay, is it time to take off the maid for this? No, not while I'm still... Actually, I think that's my problem right now, is I keep running into walls, and maid for this just makes it so that that doesn't matter. She does the forbidden move from kid fights, exactly. What will this match bring us? Who can say? She is so cute, though, that little Meg. Grim Pantry. And ironically, good map to have Crutchbrook of Opportunity on. The swamp maps remain. Ah, Leslie, does Nigel bring 5 more corgis? Thank you for the 5 bits and 5 corgis. Also, artist massively lagging me like she has the last time I went against her. Unfortunate. What was I saying? I don't even remember now. I don't know what she's doing, but I'm kind of stressed. I'm wondering if she has her 3-gen planned out preemptively. I don't think so. Okay, anyway, yeah, Swamp remains one of my least favorite maps / realms in this game. Wait, did she just get a 2-tap? Or rather, did she get like a hit on 2 different people at once with her crows? Because that's pretty sick nasty of her, not gonna lie. I'm kind of impressed. And by kind of, I mean decently impressed. That's not easy to do with 1 person, let alone 2. None of the artist changes ended up going live, correct? Oh, Rel's on a different gen. I had assumed she was on the same gen as Meg, but I'm now realizing that's not the case. I just want to see if it's this gen right. Is it the one near me? Because I think I saw her over here earlier. Okay, it's not. That's why I wanted to make sure. Because if she was right there, I wanted to heal her. Okay. That was strange. I almost want to check the VOD back to see if my frames, like, if the frames counter dropped in that moment, because boy howdy, did my frames drop. Okay, good to know. Only one, hopefully it's only the first, gen kick oppression that will cause that particular, whatever it's called. I would love to find Arella and heal her, too. Okay, never mind. Laura found Arella. Arella found Laura. Lori. Excuse me. I don't know where I'm going. I think I make it in. Okay. Phew. Guys, asked me if I was breathing during that chase. After I almost really screwed up there in one of the strongest main buildings in this game. I would say in this game's history, but, considering the OG state of the game. Okay. Ooh. I'm so bad at this game. That time I can't blame it on the latency either. Oh, hello, Draconic. Build has changed to a rapid, nothing but misery, infectious, fright, and forced hezi. Ooh, that's a strong chase build. Side note, you've come to the conclusion. Survivors should not be able to body block a down player and exit. Sorry, what do you mean by that? By body blocking a down player specifically? Oh, I wanted to grab it. Wait, maybe she has DS. She does not have DS. I can't help. I want to syringe her now, but I can't. Like, there's nothing I can do for her right now. Come on, chase me, lady. Chase me. Chase me. Okay. Sorry, guys. I am definitely in hashtag bad streamer mode. I want to help her get progress, and then maybe I'll run into the killer. That was a weird little lag. Okay. 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 Killer should be able to pick them up. Yeah, no, sorry, Draconic. That's what I mean is, like, kind of what Wesky's getting at. Are you talking about heal tech or something else? Because body block, your use of the word body block kind of threw me off. So I'm not sure if, I'm misunderstanding what you mean, because I assumed you meant, heal teching survivors, but... Where is she? Is she in here? Oh, hi. I'm not gonna lie, I thought Arella was injured still. So I went to go use my syringe on her, forgetting that she was healthy and I was the only injured player. Also, can I just say, Arella being an absolute Chad sticking to that one gen with the birds on her is actually insane. What kind of item does she have, by the way? I have no idea. But something she clearly wants to preserve with, not urban evasion, streetwise. I almost call it street smarts, but that's the John Mulaney thing. Do you want to get that door? Gate? Same difference. Normally I would go to the other gate, but I think that since this gamer is second and over here, there's too high risk that Meg is currently going for it. And I was right, Meg did go for the other one. Well, I think she syringed herself. That's so funny. Yep, she did. That's so funny. We went to use our respective syringes on each other. Or not on each other, but on her in particular. So was I right about the gate that Meg opened, or did she just finish opening that one? I have no idea, actually. Okay, no, I didn't misunderstand. Good. Okay. GG's. Hi, Meg. I appreciate her staying in case I needed the help. Chi-Chi's. Ah, discordance makes sense. Oh my god, I just remembered. I was pretty convinced that somebody had discordance, I think, yesterday, and then I totally forgot to actually check if they had it in endgame. You know, as is typical of me. Oh, she had a gen... well, sort of gen build. It's a little bit more, more than just a gen build, but... Anyway, guys, this is probably gonna be our final match of the evening. Let's do a Sable game, because I did a Yui game today. I don't think I've done a Sable game. I also don't remember, do I still have my old default out? Oh, I forgot about the Christmas sweater. Aha, here it is. You know what, let's do a classic Sable look. There's something about yellow-haired Sable. Let's see, what does everybody else have? This. Yeah. This is the way to go. Okay, guys. This is gonna be our final match of the evening. Thank you so much for hanging out. Tomorrow, I'm currently planning on going live, even though it's usually my day off. Oh, well, hello there, Grapes. GG's Gamer and Skatula. Thank you so much for resubscribing for 7 months. I really, really appreciate that. No, not the final match. Alas, my friend, it is indeed the final match of the evening. I hope you've been well, though. How goes? Oh my gosh, it's so funny. I just mentioned you the other day because there was a gamer in chat who was being a little bit of a Skatool-esque gamer. And I think my exact words were, we need to get you and Skatool in a room together. But GG's, Lori. I want you to know, by the way, I don't know if you can still hear me. I tried to syringe you. When I started trying to heal you after I unhooked you, I was gonna pop my syringe on you. So the moment you, like, microseconds started to heal yourself and dashed out, I was like, ah, somebody else's syringe was used instead of mine. Just a very funny moment of realization. Ooh, and there goes my voice, cracking like a teenager. Ah, GG's. I hope you've been having a good DVD session tonight and appreciate you swinging by. Yo, that might have been one of the longer moonwalks I've done before. Because my pinky finger is on my A key. Oh, that's a leg. Oh, wow, wait. Oh, I guess she got the stun? What if this is the same Legion from earlier? Also, I don't know why, but having a Lara and a Lori in this game constantly breaks my brain. I just keep calling both of them Lori, which is ironically neither of their name. I think that is a fast vault you can hit. I just didn't. Oh, I don't make this, do I? Thought she was about to pop power and break it. Ah, bamboozle. Oh my god. Ah! I was so close to being out of range. I should have just threw the pallet, but I thought she was gonna try to go around, honestly. Okay. So Draconic, heal tech is the thing where, survivors are able to prevent the killer from picking by actively healing them. I assume that's what you meant, but I was saying that the use of a body block kind of made me not sure if that's what you meant or if you meant something similar but different. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so the thing about that, though, is that it's very hard to outplay, but it is possible. Actually, Draconic, are you familiar with the concept of flipping survivors in the exit gate? Because it's the whole point of, if you hit them from the back, they will fall down face first. But if you hit them from the front, they'll do a backflip, and they can't start crawling right away. What you can do if survivors are heel teching you in the exit gate, walk in front of them and let them pick up the survivor on the ground. Because most of the time, they'll panic. They won't know what to do if you just let them pick the person up. And then once they're picked up, if you hit them from the front, you can down them. And, yeah, like I said, most solo queue teams' brains will break the moment you actually let them get picked up. Not all, but most. Good solo queue teammates won't let their brains break in that moment, but, yeah. At the same time, though, I mean, it's one of those things where it's either in the game or it's not, obviously. Like, if the devs decided that they want to take it out of the game tomorrow, then that would be that. It's kind of, to me, it's kind of in the same bracket as things like, old Oni flicks or, Hug Tech on Blight. Like, it's the sort of thing that, right now, it's been in the game for so long, and the devs know about it, and they've chosen to make it, like, an intentional part of gameplay. At the same time, if they decided tomorrow to remove it, I think that would be fair. That's kind of how I felt about 4%ing. Like, boy howdy, it was exciting as, like, especially as a solo queue teammate if you ever 4%. But as killer, boy does it suck to have your, like, guaranteed win just thrown in the trash because someone got lucky RNG. Like, that just feels like bullshit. So, like, I don't really buy that the devs removed it for, like, that reason, you know? I shouldn't have done this. I greeted this way too hard. Hold on, I need to audio track. Oh. Okay, whew. Anyway. Oh. I don't remember what my point was. I don't know if I even had one. I think one of its biggest defenses, though, is just the fact that, like, if you get to the situation where they're in the, exit gate, I don't know, it's like... It's weird, because removing it would, potentially disrupt, like, other gameplay aspects. I don't know. Oh, you know what? They're gonna pop that anyway. Let me not be near them when they do. I'll go for this one. Okay. Next month will be 1 year anniversary since y'all have been blessed with you here. What an honor it's been, Skatula. What an honor. Let's see, Hatch Escape should count as killer for killer rate, because pure RNG. Well, actually, ironically, Draconic, it actually doesn't count as either. Unless they changed how, Hatch Escapes work for MMR, it currently counts as a tie. Survivors neither gain nor lose MMR for, that. Oh crap, I gotta get away because I don't... Oh wait, did Elodie run into the map? Was Elodie not who I thought she was? Actually, what am I gonna do? Use this next match? I mean, technically I could, but you know what I mean. It's like using Shack Palette next match. I don't want to give her the 4 hits. I know that the other exit gate is ready. That's the only reason I left when I did. And I didn't want to give the potential 4 hits. Anyway, guys, that was our final match of the evening. I don't think either of the kittens are in here, and I can't go hunting for them because I didn't take my break earlier, so I need to go use the little gamer's room after we end. I'm so sorry. I just suddenly thought I heard people talking. I was like, that really threw me for a second. I checked my headphones to see if I had like a second audio source somehow. Oh, guys, it's been a time. It's been a weird day. On that note, guys, thank you so much for hanging out, whether it was for a couple minutes or a couple hours. It's good to look at see you, Draconic. Always a pleasure to run into you. Yeah, tomorrow, although Tuesdays are usually my day off, I'm gonna try to hop on for at least a couple hours. If it's not gonna happen, I'll post about it in the Discord though. But until then, thank you guys so much for hanging out. And as a reminder, this Saturday, we're gonna be doing my 1,000 follower celebration stream, playing Detroit Become Human, or at least starting it. And yeah, thank you for hanging out. I thought I felt the cat against my leg and I would have brought her up to say hi. But alas, I was wrong. Oh, thank you guys for hanging out. I will see you around. Yeah. Stay cool, guys. Unless you're in the southern hemisphere, then stay warm, because it's probably cold. Good night. /good, whatever time zone you're in. Bye.